Long after his great-grandpa's Beanstalk story faded into a bedtime tale, a new Jack believed in magic. One spring morning, he found a chest in the shed with glowing beans wrapped in soft velvet. How cool is that? Jack planted a seed, watered it, and made a wish. By morning, a giant vine shot up like a tree trunk, twisting into the sky. It wasn't just any beanstalk. It connected treetops with glowing platforms and loops, all shimmering with golden sap. Curious, Jack climbed a sturdy vine, finding himself high above the forest floor on paths no one had walked before. As he explored, animals gathered around squirrels with nut satchels, wise owls, and a nervous hedgehog. Then, to his shock, they started talking. "The Skyway is back," squeaked the squirrel, his tail twitching with excitement. "It helps us move stuff safely through the forest, away from ground dangers. But it needs a guide, someone to keep the vines strong for everyone." The owls nodded seriously. The biggest one hooted, "The vines pick their keeper. And they've picked you, kid." Jack chuckled, shaking his head. "Me? I'm just Jack. No hero. Just a boy who loved gardening." But when he touched the vine, a warm pulse shot up his arm, like it was saying, "Yeah, this is real." In that moment, something changed inside him. Jack's wild adventure as the keeper of the Skyway kicked off. He quickly learned how to work with the vines, crafting cool baskets and leaf sleds that zipped along like little carriages. With his animal pals, he started the forest's first delivery service. Jack delivered fresh nuts for squirrels, herbs for rabbits, sweet berries for birds, and honey for bears. He made sure everyone got just what they needed, turning each delivery into a fun team effort. How awesome is that? At first, it felt like an epic adventure for Jack. He zipped through the treetops, wind in his hair, laughing with the animals. But he quickly learned that magic comes with responsibility. One sunny day, he dozed off under a big leaf and forgot about a medicine parcel for a fox. When he finally delivered it, the cubs were already sick. Ouch! Another time, he overloaded a basket with apples for the badger family. The vine groaned under the weight and snapped, sending everything tumbling toward the river. Luckily, he made a last-minute grab just in time. That evening, Jack plopped down on a broad-leaf platform, watching the sunset splash colors across the sky. The oldest owl swooped in and settled next to him. "Magic's a gift, kid, but it's also a weight," the owl said softly. "You can't take it lightly. Friendship's about trust, and trust needs to be honored." Jack felt the guilt settle in. He realized he'd been treating this amazing gift like a toy. From then on, he got serious. He organized routes, balanced baskets, and even made little signaling stations with shiny stones for the animals to call him when they needed a delivery. The Skyway thrived with his care. In a magical forest, harmony didn't last long. One crisp autumn, a bunch of greedy crows swooped down, seeing the Skyway as a way to profit. They tied shiny trinkets together and tried to make Jack carry only their stuff, blocking the other animals. When Jack said no, they attacked, their dark wings overshadowing the glowing vines and drowning out the peaceful forest sounds. Jack wanted to fight back against the crows, but he remembered the owl's advice: trust matters. So, he called for help across the Skyway, and the forest responded. Ants marched in lines, chewing through the ropes, while squirrels bombarded the crows with acorns. Strong deer pushed against the vines, shaking them to throw off the intruders. Meanwhile, Jack zipped around, redirecting supplies to safety and coordinating the defense. It was teamwork at its best. The battle wrapped up not in violence, but with an amazing show of unity. The crows, overwhelmed by friendship, retreated. The Skyway swayed but held strong, glowing brighter and warmer than ever. From that day on, Jack became the Vinekeeper, a name everyone in the forest respected. He realized that real magic isn't about power or speed. It's all about connection, taking responsibility, and the pure joy of sharing what you have with others. Isn't that beautiful? Every evening, as the sun dipped and the forest glowed, Jack sat on the highest platform, soaking in the peaceful vibe. He knew the Skyway wasn't just his. It belonged to all who believed in fairness, friendship, and teamwork. Jack's story outshone his great-grandfather's legend of giants and gold. He became known as the boy who turned a beanstalk into bridges, connecting lives and spreading kindness. His tale showed that real responsibility can lift everyone to new heights, just like the clouds. Loved having you here. If you enjoyed the story, hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome tales. Catch you next time.